What's up, guys? Welcome to the Week 17 game preview of the 49ers versus Seahawks. Under in this one is 46, and the 49ers are favored to win by 3.5. Finally, a good game. Last game on the season for us to do a game preview for. I think this will be a pretty good game to watch and a very good game from fantasy. So let's break it down for you. I'd start both quarterbacks in this one. Start Raheem Mostert, not trusting any other running back for the 49ers or the Seahawks here. I think you can start a lot of the wide receiver options. Tyler Lockett, Deebo Samuel, Emmanuel Sanders, DK Metcalf. Obviously, you're starting George Kittle. I think you can also trust Jacob Hollister in this game. And I'm trying to avoid both defenses if I can. All right, well, let's first talk about, this game is incredibly important for both teams. If the 49ers win, they get home field advantage for the playoffs. If the Seahawks win, they end up winning the West and have a chance at being the number one seed if the Packers and the Saints lose. Now, that's unlikely to happen, so what's most likely is that if the Seahawks win, they'd be the number 3 seed, but that's still much better because then that means that they're going to get to play in Seattle against Minnesota in the first week of the playoffs. So neither team wants to lose this game. I think this ends up being a pretty close game, and I think the Seahawks can pull it off. So we'll see how it goes down on Sunday night, but definitely from a fantasy perspective, a game that you're going to want a lot of options in. So I think this could be a very high-scoring affair. I'd play Jimmy Garoppolo in a game that should likely be a shootout. Raheem Mostert has really been the only go-to running back from a fantasy perspective. He hasn't had tremendous fantasy output in the past 2 weeks, but he's looked great on the field, so I think you can trust him once again this week. I think you can play Deebo Samuel and Emmanuel Sanders this week. I'd rather play Deebo than Emmanuel if I had to choose between the two, but I think they're both good options. Not playing Kendrick Bourne or anyone else. Just stick with the studs here. George Kittle, you have to play him. He's been phenomenal, and I think he continues to get it done. And just based on the higher scoring nature of this game, I'm trying to avoid both defenses. All right, on the Seahawks side, lots of unfortunate injuries for the Seahawks late in the year, taking out Chris Carson, Rashad Penny, and CJ Prosise, all out within the past couple weeks. Just brutal luck for them. Russell Wilson is going to have to be trusted to throw more in this game, but I think that just ends up giving the Seahawks a better chance to win when Russell Wilson has to get it done. Most of the time he does well, especially when that's the game plan going in, which I think it will be. So I think Russell Wilson is a phenomenal play on this week. 49ers defense has not been what they were when they started the season, so I think the Seahawks have a good game through the air. On the ground, I don't want to trust anyone from a fantasy perspective. Yes, a lot of people are talking up Travis Homer, saying, oh, well, he knows the system and he's going to get all the volume. But, I mean, he looked awful last week. Like, he had a lot of volume last week. He did absolutely nothing with it. He had no burst, no elusiveness, and we'll see if it changes when he's actually getting game plan to be the starter. But overall, I don't want to trust Travis Homer. I think that is a mirage of a running back play this week. And then Marshawn Lynch coming back could easily steal goal line carries. Watch Marshawn Lynch have a better fantasy day from a points scored perspective than Travis Homer. All right, on the receiver side, Tyler Lockett killed a lot of people last week. If you're still alive, even with Tyler Lockett on your team, count your lucky stars. But overall, I mean, if Russell Wilson has a good game, it's probably on the back of Tyler Lockett. So I think if you have him, you got to take that shot, got to take that chance that he gets you a big game this week. Got to play Tyler Lockett. I think you can also play DK Metcalf in this game. Definitely play Jacob Hollister. The 49ers defense against tight ends has not been what it was to start the year. Overall, I just think this is a game that Russell Wilson is going to need to win through the air, and I'm going to trust his options through the air. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's been tremendously fun getting you guys ready each week throughout the fantasy season. About to head into the playoffs, so I hope you guys enjoy that. We'll give some content about the playoffs and then definitely jump into all the off-season stuff. So if you like more content, feel free to like and subscribe. We'll be pumping out stuff for you all year long. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we will see you in the next one.